Well, this skin has officially been beaten out. If you're watching this don't know, this AUG Eye of Zappim's was the #1 lowest float skin out of all Counter-Strike skins. It was crafted around 6 months ago and has held the record since until now. I guess this Mag 10 bronzer from the new CS Radiant collection dropped as a weekly care package reward for a player who only has 181 hours in the game, but its float wasn't any normal float. This one specifically has a 0.00000000010 float, a freaking 9-0 float, making it the new lowest float skin out of all Counter-Strike skins. Of course, beating out that AUG Eye of Zappim's by the smallest amount. Now, when a skin has this low of a float, it's not just something rare to talk about, because it's also worth an insane amount of money to Counter-Strike skin collectors. Like, for example, that AUG Eye of Zappim's, after it had 4 2014 Katowice Navi holo stickers applied to it, it sold for $53,000, or about 4 times as much as a factory new Dragon Lore is worth right now. People have joked about someone adding stickers to this level onto the Mag 10 bronzer to bump up its price even more, even though that hasn't happened yet, but it still didn't stop some insane offers from coming in. And in fact, that's where the story behind this skin gets a lot more interesting. Real quick, before I get into everything, if you're a fan of case opening sites and you're 18+, then check out today's video sponsor, Skin Club. Skin Club is one of the most popular sites to do this with, featuring over 100 different cases you can try your luck on, as well as an upgrade feature, and my personal favorite with sites like these, battles, or aka case battles. The more you play on the site and level up too, you can unlock free cases that you can open daily, as well as complete the various missions for even more rewards. To keep things fresh as well, every month there's always a new event featuring new cases, giveaways, and points for anyone who participates. Best of all, the entire site is provably fair and you can verify anything you think might not be legit. If you want to play and you're 18+, use code CAZE when depositing through one of their various deposit methods to get an extra 7% bonus for free. And thanks again to Skin Club for sponsoring. Alright, with that out of the way, if you've been on Twitter at all lately, you may have seen people talking about this skin and how it got sharked, or like yoinked by another buyer when one buyer was offering a certain price for it. And to be honest, I don't know if I would actually say that's what happened. I don't really think that's what happened, but here's how everything went down. Of course, when this skin was discovered, a lot of different people added the unboxer right away because obviously they want to buy it. And that also happened to include Dennis, the guy who used to own the #1 M249 Gator Mesh, you know, back when that was the lowest float skin in the game. Dennis supposedly sent a trade offer to the unboxer with a factory new Dragon Lore as payment. So basically a trade worth between $13,000 to $15,000 depending on what exactly you price a Dragon Lore as. At the same time though, another buyer who goes by Rextribution on Twitter, he offered $27,000 in items. And while I'm not quite sure what those items are, the unboxer supposedly knew about both of these trades, but decided to counter offer Dennis's trade instead with a $700 karambit on top of the Dragon Lore. And I guess that trade was supposedly accepted. It's really hard to say why the guy who got the skin decided to go with the $14,000 to $15,000 offer instead of the $27,000 offer. My best guess is because, you know, he only has 181 hours on the game. He didn't really know the prices of the other skins that were being offered to him. So maybe he wasn't aware that the Rextribution offer was about 27K. And that's why he took the cheaper one because, oh, it had a Dragon Lore and the Dragon Lore is what everyone knows. But yeah, I think it might just be safe to say that this is a big case of stupidity because it definitely wasn't a scam and I don't think it was intended to be a scam. You guys can ultimately let me know what you think he was thinking in the comments. Some people are also saying that he didn't believe the expensive offer he got, so that's why he took the cheaper one. But that's also kind of hard for me to believe because if these offers were being made with skins directly in Steam trade offers, well then the offer would have been legit because it's an official Steam trade. Like I don't know how you go about that. I don't know how you think that would be fake. All in all though, the new lowest float CS2 skin, this new Mag 10 bronzer, it has sold for about 13 to 15 grand. And I still say about because he, you know, traded it for a Dragon Lore and a karambit. So it's hard to say exactly what those skins would then sell for. But yeah, just a crazy story and a lot of drama around one single skin. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, definitely make sure you guys drop a like and of course subscribe if you're new. And yeah, with all that said, now whatever video is showing up on your screen, the YouTube algorithm thinks you might like. So do me a favor and go check it out.